Yeah, good morning, everyone. Now, today's topic is extrusion molding. Yeah, in this topic, will get every information about extrusion molding from top to bottom. Yeah, now, first basic definition of extrusion molding. Extrusion molding is a manufacturing process used to make pipes, hoses, drinking straws, curtain tracks, rods, and fibers. The granules melt into a liquid which is forced through a die, forming a long tube-like shape. The shape of the die determines the shape of the tube. The extrusion is then cooled and forms a solid shape. Means you might have understood this is very simple thing. Means it will heat the extrusion and automatically molds the shape what we wanted to apply, and it automatically cool down to get a solid shape. This is the basic method. Means this is a general form how the process occurs, and we'll get into the deeper. Yeah, the tube may be printed upon and cut at equal intervals. The pieces may be rolled for storage and or packed together. Shapes that can result from extrusion including T sections, U sections, square sections, I sections, L sections, and circular sections. Means these are the examples. Means how can we melt? Means how can we shape out the extrusion that part? Means how can we get our required shape? Means these are the examples, such examples how we can do those shapes. And this is the basic diagram. This is the basic diagram. So how the process occurs, means how we can do the shape, or how can we can do the means how the extrusion process basically does. Means yeah, here this will be the input. Means the input in the sense this will be the this will be the input for. Means this is the only open for giving. Means for giving the extrusion, and this is the wanted shape. Means you can, here it is in a plain straight model, straight pipe, but instead of this you can use a T shape or any shape that you the person want to take. So here the in the hopper, means this is hopper, means in which input will be there, inlet is there, and the extrusion will be heated as shown here. Heater is there, this is the heater. It will be heated and the shape will be obtained, and gradually this will be taken out and it will be cooled with using a water, so that we will get a solid shape of that what we wanted. Now these are the steps in where you can, with which you the process, main process is there. The raw material, the raw plastic material like granules, pellets, or powder are loaded into a hopper and then fed into a long heated cylindrical chamber called an extruder. It is moved through this chamber by a revolving screw. Now, extruders, some extruders can have either one or two revolving screws. Means just I have said everything in the basic diagram, and these are the means that is a simple method. Means this is that is the simple way. I have said in a simple and brief, so that you can understand in a very easier manner. Now these are the same steps which are there in a order, in order, and what will be going on inside the thing, inside the extrusion, that model. And step 2, the raw materials flow from the hopper down through the feed throat and onto a large spinning screw operating within a horizontal barrel. Now the step 3 is, not all materials have the same properties, so the raw materials is processed by a heating temperature specific to the type of raw material being passed through. At the end of the heated chamber, the molten plastic is forced through a small opening called a die to form the shape and finish the product. Finish the required product. And step 4, as the plastic is extruded from the die, it fed onto a conveyor belt for cooling, and cooling happen by air or water. In the basic given diagram, they're shown the water, but instead of water, they can also use cool air or cool water, that is our wish. And the process is similar to the injection molding process. Injection molding is also another process which is used for melting or reshaping or shaping any material using plastics. Now, the process, except the molding, except the melted plastic is forced through a die instead of into a mold. Now, the die is the die for an individual plastic profile is designed so that the plastic flows smoothly and evenly from the cylinder profile of the extruder into the final profile shape. The consistency in the flow is critical to achieving an end product with integrity. Means that is very, means the maintenance of consistency in this process is very difficult, but still it will be obtained with a greater concentration, means with greater accuracy in doing anything. Now, products created using plastic extrusion, these are the simple examples. Means, yeah, you can make hollow pipe or tubing, solid shapes, sheeting and film, profile shapes, extruded blow molded items, insulated wire. These are major examples which we through which it means these which are made using extrusion method. Now, yeah, this is the basic, means I think you have got an idea about extrusion molding, and this is the topic, and I think you have got an idea. Thank you.